magic is turning the happiest and most magical places on Earth to the most haunted places on Earth in one night.
Oh, scary fingers, I love it.
There's a 3,400-pound pumpkin, a headless horseman, a zombie car, and all the Disney villains turned loose at the same time. We're giving you a secret backstage tour to places no one ever gets to see, where all the magic is created.
You guys ready?
You will see the Disney Cruise Line ships transform in just hours to get ready for Halloween on the high seas.
So we only have about 20 minutes until the guests are going to start boarding, so we have to head downstairs and finish up.
Walt Disney World Resort summons hundreds of performers to light up the streets each night. And at Disneyland Resort, Walt's dream of a haunted mansion gets a mashup of holidays when Tim Burton's Jack Skellington moves in. From amazing makeovers to spectacular treats to an incredible midnight ride for the most photographed pumpkin around.
Let's go, guys, here we go!
We're bringing you all the Disney decorating secrets.
Tis time to get this party started.
Welcome to Decorating Disney Halloween Magic. Hi everyone, I'm Sierra Ramirez from The Fosters and the new series Good Trouble. Welcome to Decorating Disney Halloween Magic. Tonight, it's the best of both worlds because Disney is revealing the secrets behind the epic transformations when Disney Parks and Disney Cruise Line get ready for my favorite holiday, Halloween. Disneyland Resort in California is home to the Main Street Pumpkin Festival, where the famous giant Mickey pumpkin takes center stage and is one of the most Instagram places this time of year. It takes months and a team of cast members to get the Mickey pumpkin ready for his big debut.
Get a lot of that yellow, that glow on there. Don't be afraid to cover it. My name's Marcy Sweat. Not only am I born on Halloween, but Halloween's my favorite holiday because I have one child and he's born on Dia de los Muertos. I've been a painter for Disneyland for over 20 years. One of the things that I love is I'm one of the individuals that gets to work on the Halloween props. The holiday season starts in the summer for us. All the pumpkins that you see, we clean them, repaint them, and get them ready for the holidays and presentable for our guests. There you go. The most recognizable pumpkin that we retouch every year is the giant Mickey pumpkin that you see in the town square on Main Street. He weighs 3,400 pounds. He is 12 feet high, and his ears span 14 feet wide. Many of our guests don't know that we repaint that pumpkin every year. And when you go to the park and you see people's reactions and you see the joy that you're giving others, there's nothing like it. It's just, it's very, very cool.
My name's Antonio Beach. I'm a scenic painter here at the Disneyland Resort. My first time to Disneyland was when my grandmother would take me to watch the electrical parade, and that inspired me to work here for entertainment. I've actually wanted to paint and decorate at Disneyland since I was 10 years old, and to do it 12 years later at the age of 22 is really phenomenal. It's kind of like a dream come true. So one of my annual things I get to work on every year is refurbish and repaint the Fab Five pumpkins on the turnstiles. I think what's really cool is that when guests first come into the Esplanade, the first thing they see is the Fab Five pumpkins that are on top of the turnstiles. It's really a rewarding feeling because it's like, wow, like, there's my team's work right there. We're the first ones. Like, you know, it's kind of like a very big welcome hug.
After months of preparation, Marcy and the team hand off the pumpkin and the rest of the decorations backstage to the resort enhancement team. They have one night to transform the park before the sun comes up. You're about to witness what no guests have ever seen before. The team won't start until the very last guest leaves the park. Now, the pressure is on to get everything complete before the park opens up the next morning.
Disneyland Park is clear of guests for the evening.
All right, Halloween time crew, we are clear. Let's get this install started. Everybody be safe, have a good night, and here we go.
My name is Sunita Townsend, and I'm a stage technician for tech services and entertainment at Disneyland. And I put in the Great Pumpkin for the Main Street Pumpkin Festival.
All good? How'd those train tracks treat you?
They were fine.
A little bumpy?
A little bit. It travels all the way from Small World down Main Street. Because it's very wide, I have to face backwards the whole way, otherwise I can't see where I'm going. We have to drive it really, really carefully because there's a lot of strange turns that we have to make. And we're turning down Main Street. Try to come pretty close down the center of Main Street because the tracks sometimes get caught with the wheels on the skid. I'm gonna push it forward to get the wheel out of the track. There we go. And we're almost there. Disneyland is really busy at nights. It's almost as busy as it is during the daytime. Safety is incredibly important at Disney. We work with a lot of heavy machinery, and that means that we have to be even more careful around the people that we're working with.
And you know what you're doing. You drive this thing like a beast.
Yeah. Be safe. I'm Brent Durna. I'm the technical director with Disney Parks Live Entertainment covering the Main Street Pumpkin Festival.
All right, slowly go up.
Teamwork is critical in this crucial part. Because of the low visibility from the forklift driver to the person who's actually bolting in Mickey, all the team have a series of hand signals they use to communicate effectively and get the job done.
All right, booming out. Stop, stop. Boom down. Stop, that is good. All right, let's get staged for the Great Pumpkin now, guys. Just follow me.
That's my plan.
Okay, slowly go up. All right, we're swaying towards me. All right, that's good. All right, let's come on in. Stop. All right, we're gonna come down. Stop. All right, now bolt. Nice. It's real nice.
I'm just that good.
Tilt back, tilt back.
I love to do this install this time of the year. It's a festival of pumpkins. It really brings you into Halloween and what Halloween is at Disneyland.
Good Another job. One down.
Yeah, and he's facing nicely.
Oh, man.
Ready to go.
Smiling, ready to greet all those guests.
Excellent work.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
After a long night full of hard work, the Main Street Pumpkin Festival is ready for guests to enjoy. Make sure you check out both sides of the big pumpkin. He smiles at you as you come in and winks as you leave.
So when I first got the job at Disney, the first person I told was my grandma. She was in tears. Are we gonna have a good day at Disneyland?
Oh, yeah, we got our tickets.
See the turnstile pumpkins right here?
Yeah.
I got to paint some of them, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I always bring her here to the park because she loves it here during the holidays. This is the pumpkin that we got to paint.
Right.
Isn't it cool with all the paint and everything?
So neat. Look at that.
Do you want to take a picture?
Yeah.
I always tell cast members, you have to go to the park. Go there as a guest and look at everyone's reaction because they're reacting to your work. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Coming up, the rest of Disneyland Resort gets its makeover. We'll show you the transformation of the Haunted Mansion and where to spot a Halloween hidden Mickey.
Make Jack Skellington proud.
When we return. Welcome back to Decorating Disney Halloween Magic. Next year will be the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland Resort. Back in the 1950s, Walt Disney and the Imagineers came up with the idea of a massive mansion with 999 happy haunts. They worked on the details for years, plotting the ghostly graveyard, the bride in the attic, and everyone's favorite, the dinner party with transparent guests. But Walt passed away without seeing its completion. After 15 years of planning, it finally came to life in August of 1969.
So fun.
And guests are still obsessed with its genius mix of fright and fun.
Ooh, there's so much to look at. I don't know what to look at.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, which in 2001 became the first large-scale addition to the Haunted Mansion, as the Disney Imagineers let Jack Skellington take it over during the holidays, creating an awesome new tradition that's exclusive to Disneyland.
Happy holidays, everyone!
I'm Joe Peters, Technical Director, Disney Parks Live Entertainment, Haunted Mansion Holiday. Haunted Mansion Holiday, it's when two holidays collide. So it's Christmas and Halloween.
You let us know when you got it. All right. We got hands on it. Good, good, good.
Right now we're in the Grand Hall, sometimes referred to as the ballroom. The centerpiece of the Grand Hall is always the gingerbread house. Over the last 18 seasons, the gingerbread house is new and different each year. One year it was Oogie, another year it was Jack. It's various different things, and it takes a different shape and form each year. The process starts at the bakery, where Carlos and his team begin the real magic.
Hey guys, looks really cool. I'm Carlos Siqueiros, and I'm with Food and Beverage. I'm a manager here at the Disneyland Resort. And I've been overseeing this Haunted Mansion gingerbread piece since the very beginning. Little coffin shapes, huh? It's always about telling stories, and we get to tell our stories with our food. This is a one-of-a-kind edible art piece. I've always wanted to work at Disneyland. Once I finished college, I came out here. 2 weeks ended up going into a summer, into a year, and now, 33 years later, I'm still here playing with everybody's food. Remember, they don't have to be perfect, they need to be a little wonky. When we decided to do the overlay here at the Haunted Mansion, we thought, well, why not make the gingerbread house real? Plastered in there good. One of everybody's favorite Walt quotes is, "It's fun to do the impossible." And that's pretty much what we do with this gingerbread house every year. It's been the same team since year one, and we kind of try to push gingerbread to the limit. There you go. Well, besides imagination, I'd say the most important ingredient in this house is gingerbread. This year we used about 150 pounds of gingerbread. So it can take over a month and about a dozen bakers to bring the gingerbread house to life. How do you like it? I love it. You love it? It's so beautiful. Beautiful, huh? Once this edible masterpiece is ready to go, the fun can really begin.
While the Haunted Mansion is being decorated on the outside, Carlos, the head of Disneyland Resorts Bakery, and his team are busy on the inside.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tip that thing back.
So getting the gingerbread house into the Haunted Mansion is not an easy thing.
Watch the peak. You got a raceway coming up.
We got to take this 500-pound masterpiece from our central bakery, which is actually across the street from the Disneyland Resort, get it over to the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sideways, yep.
Back through some back doors. Take it down a very special elevator, down into the ballroom basement area.
Watch the cobwebs.
Through a special door that only gingerbread houses get to go through. We whirl around the organ and everything in that room. And then finally, lift this thing back up again onto the beautiful dining room table.
There we go. Excellent. Okay, Gary's gonna put it where he thinks it needs to be, and then you let me know if that's okay.
This year's design actually takes you to a whole new level, literally. There's a giant cookie spider that comes on down, grabs a hold of the house, and starts to pull it off its seams at the base. Look at what they've done, guys. Come on in. This is my favorite part. Now we get to finish the decorating of the house with all the royal icing and sticky-licky treats we can find. Let's make Jack Skellington proud. We now add royal icing that acts like snow, and it really makes the colors pop. Everything just comes to life.
It's getting me in the holiday spirit.
But make it more random, not so fine. Just a little blurp, blurp, blurp. Our chefs are classically trained, so they know how to make pretty. But today, it's about making Jack Skellington.
That looks really cool. I love the dimension there.
So Disneyland is filled with traditions for both our guests and our cast. One of my favorites is I bring my 2 girls to Disneyland every year for Halloween. My way of saying hi to them as they ride the Haunted Mansion is I do a little hidden Mickey. I've been doing it since year 1, and dollars to donuts, my oldest always finds it. I don't know how, but she does. It's a great thing. It's what Disneyland was supposed to be, a place where Dad can bring his kids. And it works for me too. So now my oldest is going to school. She's gonna learn how to take my job. She wants to be me. Wow, what can I say? Those little hidden Mickeys work. Maybe someday I'll be riding this thing and I'll find a hidden Mickey that she did. Then I'll cry for sure.
The ghosts of the Haunted Mansion totally embraced this holiday magic, and Jack just takes it over and decorates it to his whim.
A lot of the characters from Nightmare Before Christmas are portrayed in this.
For instance, Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie.
You'll see Zero in the distance at the end of the endless hallway. You'll see a bunch of man-eating wreaths. And then there's 3 disturbing ice angels with pumpkin heads. But the most fun, obviously, is seeing the gingerbread house when it all comes together.
After we've done decorating the house and all the bells and whistles have been added to our home here, the gingerbread house is a perfect dinner for our ghosts.
Prior to opening day, all of the crews come together to celebrate the work that we've done and the success of the gingerbread house and the rest of the installation.
So Carlos, we have a special gift for you that we want to present to you for
18 years
of your service
to this gingerbread house we install every year.
And your friends at the bakery have done a tremendous job, and they want to present this one fantastic piece of art just for you.
Oh, wow. Thank you, guys, and wow. This is awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carlos.
Well, today was a real special treat. I did not expect this at all, and for the team to go that extra effort and put this much work into a cake just for me is really nice. I can't even begin to thank them for everything they've done. This is amazing. Sorry. This is so nice. You know, we come to work every day and we're like family. We joke with each other, we tease with each other. We know each other's real home families. So this is a real treat. So thank you again, everybody. This was very, very nice.
If you thought that was incredible, wait till you see this. At Disneyland this year, Halloween turned Space Mountain into Ghost Galaxy. Coming up,
we only have about 7 hours to install all the decorations, and everything has to be perfect.
Plus, if you think transforming the park overnight was wild, try decorating a fleet of ghostly cruise ships in only 2 hours.
Just put it together. We gotta go.
After the break. Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida also gets a complete Halloween makeover. From the shops and Disney merchandise to the incredible food. There are amazing Halloween events like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party featuring the Hocus Pocus villain Spelltacular.
The Sanderson sisters are back!
And Happy Hallowishes fireworks featuring Disney villains and remixes of their favorite theme songs. But before all that can happen, the park has just one night to flip to Halloween.
Park's clear. Let's go. Florida's park's clear. Go ahead, guys.
So maybe what we'll do is just look at all these pumpkins through here. I'm Lisa Brodkinix. I've been at Walt Disney World for 33 years. And now I'm the manager of holiday services at Walt Disney World. This side's facing nicely. Holiday Services is a department of decorators, and we support parks, resorts, and cruise lines decorating for fall and Christmas.
Come back and get a closer view to the left-hand side of the street.
So tonight, the Holiday Services team is installing the holiday decor on Main Street. We have a lot going on. We have teams hanging wreaths on lampposts, putting up garland on the facades of the buildings. It's endless.
So we have to get this done now because there's no, we didn't really get to that tonight.
Okay, this one's got power.
Charlie is one of our newest cast members and a star within the group.
Yeah, we can still keep pulling it up to the bar, but it's looking much better.
He has worked his way up to being a decorator.
This one looks good on my side. I've been with Walt Disney World for just about 2 years now. It's perfect. When I was a kid, I remember watching holiday specials about Walt Disney World at the holidays. And that was the first time that I really thought there's people that get paid decorating Walt Disney World for the holidays. Those are two things that I love. So right now we're putting up the first garland that most guests are gonna see when they walk into Magic Kingdom. This is right on the train station and it goes along the roof line. So we want these to be extremely precise and look picture perfect. This garland was remade this year, so it's 2 or 3 feet longer than it should be, but we're gonna make it work. It's definitely a high energy experience. We're totally transforming a park in a night, so that's something that is a really magical experience.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Everything has to be perfect.
The garland looks really good.
Yeah, it went up really well.
I think it looks amazing. But I think we're ready.
Yeah.
Lisa's team also transforms all 4 Disney Cruise Line ships. Halloween on the high seas cruises offers spectacular fun for everyone.
It's time to give it up for Mickey and the gang!
Here we go! Like Mickey's Masquerade Party with music, games, trick-or-treating. We got candy! And Disney characters dressed in their best Halloween costumes. And get in the mood with Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Sing and Scream movie, which includes a special appearance by 2 fan favorites, Jack and Sally. Plus, an adult costume contest, haunted stories of the sea on deck, and more eerie surprises.
Happy Halloween.
It's completely different from anything in the park, and each ship has to be transformed in only 2 hours.
Transforming the cruise ships can be one of the most challenging decorating jobs. We usually arrive at the port, and then we will wait to have the decor loaded onto the ship, and then we will start moving it into the lobby.
Behind the wall. Halloween on the high seas is a really amazing experience for our guests. It's filled with entertainment and activities for them during the daytime and nighttime, as well as amazing decorations in the atrium.
We only have 2 hours to decorate the ship to be ready for the next guest boarding.
Okay, here we go.
We put up hand-carved pumpkins and pumpkin faces in the portal. We also put up bunting on every other level.
Now it's a little bit higher, so try to bring Debbie's side down just a little bit, like maybe 1.5 inches or 2. That looks pretty good. Yeah, we can do the pumpkin now. The pumpkin needs to go to your right because it needs to be lined up with the circles on the railing. A tiny bit to your left, a little bit more, a little bit back that way. That's perfect. Decorating is something that has been running in my family for a very long time. Yep, they both look very good. My grandparents owned a family-run interior design company that was all across the Chicagoland area. It definitely passed on to me, so I kind of keep that tradition alive by working for decorating at Walt Disney World.
Every cruise ship has its own Halloween tree. Building the Halloween tree is not as easy as it looks. It has actually got an interior truss frame that we bring up, has branches that come off and on.
Miracle.
It also has tree bark, which is like skin that goes around the tree.
I think just put it together. We gotta go.
We have 45 minutes before the guest board. 11:15 guest board. I gave a projection of 11:30.
But shoot for 11:15. It's gonna be the normal time. You know they're gonna be pushing us. So.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous. There's always that high energy experience that we all have when we're installing on the ship. So we only have about 20 minutes until the guests are gonna start boarding, so we have to head downstairs and finish up. So the pressure's on. Fingers crossed we get everything done on time.
Everything else should be done by 11:30 because guests are typically embarking in about 3 minutes time.
11:45.
Okay.
Everything looks wonderful.
I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite times of the year. It just means so much that I'm able to help guests make memories that they're gonna have for a lifetime.
With Halloween decorations everywhere you look, this is the setting for an amazing Halloween experience.
There you go.
Wow.
Now we get to eat it. I've never seen a ship like it.
We have an amazing time.
You get to bring your own costumes too, because families can dress up and show off during these cruises. I'm plotting what I would wear right now.
See you soon, everybody, and happy Halloween!
Coming up, Cars Land at Disney California Adventure is getting into the Halloween spirit too.
That looks great.
Yeah.
All the decorating details when we return. Tim Burton had a huge influence on the Halloween transformation of Disney California Adventure Park. A lot of the decor is inspired by his films. You will also visit Radiator Springs and meet the residents of Cars Land here, which is home of Lightning McQueen, Mater, and Cruz. For Halloween, these cars have completely taken over the decorating in their hometown.
My name's Dave. I work with Walt Disney Imagineering. As a child, I was amazed by the Pirates of the Caribbean and knew I wanted to create things like that. So I sat down and wrote a letter to an Imagineer. Weeks later, I got a response back, a 5-page handwritten letter telling me exactly what it takes to be an Imagineer. And that kind of started the course. In the daytime, you can tell we have our big Cars funeral wreath, which is fun. Of course, being powered up by the jumper cables. The years that I spent working for Disney, it truly was amazing. Of course, I met my wife. We got married here at Disneyland. I've raised my kids here. My entire history is here at Disney. My family loves Halloween. We have a great time. When we set out first to design Disney California Adventure Halloween, we already knew what we were working with at Disneyland, and we knew that it was a family-friendly, fun, warm environment. And we still wanted to maintain that, but we wanted to age it up just a bit. So in looking at it, even the colors, the purples and dark blues and the blacks felt very different than Disneyland. When we started this, we had 9 months from beginning, paper and pen, to design, to fabrication, to installation. And we worked through this every single day for 9 months, nonstop. Good stuff, huh, Charlie? Charlie Kowalski is an amazing art director who's been with Disney a long time.
You got to remember that this was built by cars for cars, and we're just guests traveling through. We've been with Walt Disney Imagineering for 31 years and 32 years.
35, actually.
You're old.
Yeah, well.
Yes. Okay.
Imagineering really is the art of imagination and engineering combined.
We were fortunate in the early days when we were up at Walt Disney Imagineering. They would have design studio, and it really gave us a direction in terms of what we were doing for the Walt Disney stories and being true to them. And I love what Sarge did with his gas can, turning them into pumpkins. Can we go by Zumbi's?
That's really cool. Zumbi cars, yeah.
Yeah, Zumbi's cars.
This is only the second year of this Halloween overlay. So if you think about Cars Land during Halloween, it's really about a festival, and the cars have all come out to decorate their own locations. Each car has their own unique interests, and so they draw that out into their decor. It's not about skeletons, and it's not about bats, and it's not about putting up corn husk garland. It's what happens in a world of cars. So the whole place now becomes Lizzie's Bayou Hut.
Right.
And Lizzie is our witch And she's developed this kind of coolant that brings cars back to life. And that's why our zombie car, every few minutes or so, tries to come back.
He keeps trying to come alive. Oh.
He does. It's a little bit of a struggle.
Beautiful old car.
What a great experience overall, huh? Isn't it? I think our guests are going to love it.
Happy Halloween.
These crafty Imagineers gave all of the cars Halloween costumes, including Red the Fire Engine, where they stitched together 70 bright blue wigs to complete his clown outfit. Did you guys know Spider Car was made using parts from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? Down the road, Mater's Junkyard Jamboree also shifts gears, turning into Mater's Graveyard Jamboree with a whole layer of Halloween-inspired music and decor. You'll notice a new spin on Luigi's Honkin' Halloween dance celebration for this time of year, too.
You may think you know the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, but wait till you see what happens there when the sun goes down. The Monsters After Dark version has the Guardians escaping the Collector's Fortress. But then one of my favorites gets left behind. Are you kidding me? Hashtag save Groot. Coming up, sparks fly as the Graveyard Diggers get their groove on when we continue. Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida has a few signature events you won't want to miss. Especially the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular.
There's thrilling new effects, lighting, and music on fan favorites, the Mad Tea Party, and join some rookie pirates in their search for Gunpowder Pete on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Arr, me.
And the famous Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade.
It takes months to choreograph this parade to perfection, from creating the haunting floats to putting together the best team of performers to play the colorful characters. There's an amazing team of talented cast members behind it.
Just want to talk to everybody, make sure we're getting the right mindset for what's going to be happening here, right? Pacing, 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 pacing. You've got to keep enough in your tank to be consistent throughout the entire parade route. My name is Tara Anderson. I am a show director with Disney Parks Live Entertainment. That's what we're always trying to do, is give our guests moments of connection and thrill them and excite them. It's the hardest thing about doing this job. I remember it well. I started out at Walt Disney World as a performer. I was here for about 3 months, and then I was asked to be the dance captain of my group. There was always something to challenge me. And so why wouldn't you stick with it? My kid is a performer. My husband is an artistic director, so it's who we are. All right, let's do some work.
1 and lean. 5 and 6, 7, 8.
Right now, we are rehearsing the Gravediggers, who are part of the Haunted Mansion unit of Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade.
Up and out, hup.
Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade is Mickey and his friends from all over the Magic Kingdom celebrating Halloween in their own unique way. There you go. So the Gravediggers from the Haunted Mansion unit, I think of them as the toy soldiers of Halloween.
And 2 and 3 down.
One of the most exciting things about their routines is the fact that they have these shovels in their hands.
5, 6, 7.
Many years ago, one of the guys was dragging his shovel and there were sparks. And I thought, that's interesting. I actually changed the choreography that I was doing that year so we could incorporate some of that into the routine. I just want the deadly dragon to scoop, scoop, scoop. And it was something that just grew and grew, and we've gone through a lot of shovels. Just remember, you've got to control all of this.
Tara is the mama bear. She cares about us just not only as our characters, but also as us as individuals.
So just make sure that when you're doing this, you do not have to muscle it.
And a 1 and 2 and 3 down.
So at the start of the season, Tara suggests that we give our shovels names, and she tries to keep it to some kind of flower name because we are digging up weeds. And this year, my shovel is named Tulip.
Up, down, up, down.
It's actually harder than it looks. It's a legitimate shovel that we are wielding. So we're doing all these twists and turns with it, and we're scraping it across the ground. So it's very, very, very physical.
9, 10, 11.
Yes! Bravo, gentlemen. Very nice. I think that's gonna work. Once we've gone around the building and built up our endurance, kind of the last step is cosmetology. And that's what really helps the cast bring the characters to life.
So contouring your faces, you're gonna follow your cheekbone and go right underneath it. You're gonna create more of a dirty look as someone who has been digging for days. After this, you're going to move on to your age lines. You're gonna create wrinkles.
The makeup helps you get into character because we're not old men, so to paint your face to look older, you can finally start to see the character that you've been trying to portray, and it just makes you really, really feel the part more.
And then you come in with your lips.
So guys, think of this lipstick as more the dirt and the mud getting crusted on your lips, right? You've been digging so long.
And now you have your finished makeup look.
You guys ready? Please go grab your kit and start working.
It's really important that all of the gravediggers have their own character and they take that on. So we give them this makeup with a guideline as to how to apply it, but we allow them the freedom to make it their own. Good job.
Coming up at Walt Disney World, a Sugar Rush girl becomes a daring diva to fulfill her family legacy. After the break. Welcome back to Decorating Disney Halloween Magic. Led by the Headless Horseman, Mickey's Boo to You Parade is a haunting celebration brought to life by nearly 200 cast members, including performers, float drivers, costume designers, and last but not least, our favorite Disney characters. In this parade, being a gravedigger is creepy cool and requires stamina. They dance for miles during the Halloween season. Now imagine doing that while twirling a baton.
And you'll get a sense of the Sugar Rush girls, crazy characters straight out of the Wreck-It Ralph movie. One lucky lady in each performance takes the lead as the dancing diva,
a spot Tara created for this parade filled with candy-themed dancers.
5, 6, 7, go. So today I'm rehearsing with the Sugar Rush girls who are part of the candy unit in Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. You look adorable, you got your bows on, you're representing. You cannot have Halloween without candy, right? Come on back and let's do it all together. And I'm gonna let Kaylee play. Kaylee is our diva twirler. Kaylee came to us with that skill. I found out she could twirl like that, and I was like, I can work with that. I'm real happy with that.
The role of Sugar Rush Diva is inspired by Taffeta Mutton Fudge, and she's from the movie Wreck-It Ralph.
Nice.
Baton twirling has been in my family for a very long time. My great-grandma, my grandma, and my mom were all baton twirlers, as well as my 2 aunts and my sister, and I'm just trying to carry along that tradition. I do twirl in front of the other Sugar Rush racers, and so I get to toss the baton up really high and just trying to bring that character to life as much as possible.
Very happy with that.
They look adorable.
Right?
This parade is always going to be extremely special because I met my fiance Cooper at the Boo to You Parade in 2016. We were both performers in the parade that year. It was my first year as the Sugar Rush Diva, and he was in the Haunted Mansion unit. And we fell in love about halfway through the Halloween season, and we've been together ever since.
Okay, here we go.
I'm extremely proud to be a part of this parade. I grew up coming to the parks as a kid. You watch the parade, and it's something so near and dear to my heart.
Awesome!
Very nice, ladies.
That's great! Good job.
After weeks and weeks of rehearsals for all of the floats and cast members, it comes down to this. Opening night of Mickey's Boo to You Parade.
This is it. This is the night where all the hard work pays off, right? All the twirling, all the scraping with the sparks. This is when it pays off. You've worked so hard. I am so proud of every single one of you. Go out there and have a great parade. I will be watching. Yay! This is the time when all of that work has to come together. Here it comes. The choreography rehearsals, the blocking, putting on your costume, putting on your makeup, bringing your character to life. This is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, bats and ghouls, Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends have come together at the spookiest time of year to say boo to you as they proudly present the not-so-scary Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade.
is our culmination of our entire hard work. All of our rehearsals have led to this moment. It's really exciting to finally go out there and celebrate Halloween and show them what we got.
Tonight at the Booty Parade, my mom, grandma, and my fiance are there watching me perform. Even out of the thousands of people that watch me perform, I think I get the most nervous when my mom and my grandma come and watch me because they share the same passion for baton twirling, and so I just want to make them proud. A lot of things are going through your head when you're going down parade route. You're thinking about how excited you are. You're thinking about all of those amazing guests that you're passing. And I hope I give them a good show.
I am so proud of the cast. I think the guests liked it, so yay, I think we have a hit on our hands.
What's unique about Disney is that guests are so invested in our stories that we can create moments for them that they will never forget. I'm just honored to be able to do that for people.
And whether it's Halloween time at Disneyland, Walt Disney World Resort, or Halloween on the high seas on Disney Cruise Line, there are a million ways to celebrate Halloween Disney style. Thanks for watching and have a happy Halloween.